Alrighty, here we are on the Gateway Pundit. Pakistani men living in Utah charged with lighting a... Oh, wow, I can't say that word on the YouTube. Alright, well, under a Fox van during Charlie Kirk assassination coverage. Had "Is he yeet yet?" flag hanging outside their house. And of course, I can't say the actual word on YouTube because it doesn't like that word. Well, let's get into it. The two men were arrested for terrorism and weapons of mass destructor charges after allegedly lighting I still can't say that word, under a Fox 13 vehicle in Salt Lake City on Friday, as the station was covering the not sure if I can say that word, of conservative icon Charlie Kirk. It is unclear at this point where the van was located when was placed on the vehicle. We will update this post when we learn more. Outside the duo's home was an upside-down American flag, yep, typical leftist, a flag that read, "Is he yeet yet?" Adib Nasser, 58, and Adil Justice Ahim Asser, they sound like they're relatives. They can't be married, could they? I don't know. 31, were arrested at their home in Magna, Utah on Sunday. It is unclear if the men are in a romantic relationship. Judging by how close they are in that picture there, I'm gonna say they are. I mean, they could be relatives, but I've never took a picture that close with one of my relatives before, so I don't know. I mean, if they are in a romantic relationship, that's probably why they're in the US, because if I'm not mistaken, Pakistan doesn't really approve of male relationships, you know, the romantic kind. But then again, they both have last name of Nasser, so they could be father and son, I don't know. And of course, they have them both listed as white. Wow, they don't look white to me. But hey, that's a great way to mess with crime statistics, eh? Both men are accused of setting the bomb under the vehicle next to an occupied building. It was lit, but malfunctioned. Good. And the flame did not reach the gasoline. Fox 13 reports because of the type of device discovered and where it was located, it was considered a significant threat to public safety, leading the FBI to assume jurisdiction over the case. Good. A search of their home revealed hoax weapons of mass yeeting, more explosives, illegal drugs, and 2 firearms. Neither of the men is allowed to own firearms. Well, of course. The people who are able to get firearms are the ones that aren't eligible to have firearms. Go figure. Due to being restricted persons with known narcotic use. Lovely. Oh, we need to ban all guns. Then all the people who aren't allowed to have guns somehow manage to get guns. Go figure. The men had told law enforcement that the WMDs found in their home were real. Wow, thanks for your honesty. Prompting an evacuation of nearby homes in the neighborhood. They were later determined to be fake. Good. But other explosives found in the house were not. Oh. Well, damn. So these guys are Pakistani, right? Country of birth, Pakistan. And somehow they got US citizenship. Gee, thanks, immigration system. Now the one thing that got me in this whole picture is that "Let's go taco." I didn't know what that meant until I saw it later on in the article. There was also an anti-Trump flag hanging outside their home, including one that read "Taco, Trump," a leftist meaning Trump always chickens out. Huh. Yeah, taco. That, I gotta admit, is pretty clever. Not gonna lie. So yeah, wrapping this video up, If these guys were born in Pakistan but have U.S. citizenship, here's what the justice system should do. Rather than throwing them in a prison, U.S. prison, they revoke their citizenship and deport them back to Pakistan. Because, in my opinion, that would be more of a punishment than putting them in prison, especially if they are, romantically involved. So, yeah, that's it for my thoughts on this matter. Take care out there in Clown World.